Andy, cheers. Thanks for coming.
Cheers, Dan.
Thank you.
I like the idea of having whiskey with Dan Rather. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, what's your poison?
I like bourbon. I'm drinking some Maker's Mark today, keeping it very simple. What are you drinking?
Wild turkey, as you know, always do. But you know, it tells me something. You're a real bourbon drinker.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, which is frequently wrong about things,
Yes.
in standard bourbons, there are only two: Maker's Mark and Wild Turkey.
Really?
Now,
Where do you classify Jack Daniels in there?
I used to drink Jack Daniels. In fact, I always called it John Daniels.
Right?
I'd known him so long, I felt I could call him by his real name.
That's great. That's great.
Jack Daniels is good, but it's not in a class of Maker's Mark or Wild
Right.
Turkey, not in my opinion.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I feel validated.
Now, and you will answer the phone calls from the Jack Daniels people.
Yes, exactly. I'll take the calls. Send them to me. Yeah.
But actually, we've known each other from a time on a different planet far, far away, when
Yes.
we both worked together at CBS News, and I have very fond memories of my whole time at CBS News, even the worst of times wasn't all that bad. But we worked together on a program called 48 Hours.
That's true. That's true.
But now I look at you now, you've got a few Peabody Awards, you're an Emmy Award winner, you're an entrepreneur par excellence. You are Mr. Bravo Network. You created Housewives, you created Project Runway. I want to say that you've had these successful programs, one after another. But a lot of people say, and put it in quotation marks, if you will, listen, Andy Cohen, it just seems it's constant bickering, carping.
Yes.
It's trash television, quote
Yeah.
unquote. And your detractors, we all have them if you're in television for
Yep.
length of time, say, well, you know, you've brought the lowest form of entertainment to television
Yes.
screens. You've lowered the standard. Now, your response to that is what?
My response is I'm incredibly, I stand behind every show that my name has been on. And even the ones that really didn't work, I've at least learned why they didn't work. You know, I've at least learned something from them that has informed the next thing that I've done. Look, sometimes it's really outrageous. Sometimes it is a little low. Sometimes it's not something that I'm going to put out there and say, this is going to win a Pulitzer Prize. However, I think there's always something, there is a basis of reality and humanity in these shows, believe it or not, that is what keeps people coming back. But if we weren't telling stories that were actually touching people in some way, between mothers and daughters or friends or husbands and wives,
You'd be off the air a long time ago.
It wouldn't have worked, and it wouldn't still be going, and I think it will still be going for a long time. So if it wasn't resonating in that way, then it would go away.
Well, there is a story. I'm going to check it out.
Okay.
There's a story that the original idea for the Housewives
Yes.
franchise came from your mother, who said early on, Andy, you seem to have a lot of women friends.
Right.
Is that true?
That's not totally true. I will say a funny story. When I came out to my mom, the night I told her I am gay, one of the first things she said to me was, I probably would have hated your wife anyway, which was such a great line. But no, she always was interested that I seemed to be in the middle of a lot of drama involving females. So it does, I think I had my training wheels on in high school and college, because I was always in the middle of some drama with a lot of women, and now here I am making a living off of it.
Well, one of the things that many people admire about you is by coming out, as the phrase goes, that you're straight ahead with it. You talked about it.
Yeah.
And we won't dwell on it, but is this something that you knew about yourself in elementary school, middle school? How does it come about for you?
I think there was a time in middle school and about the time that I started having thoughts of any sexuality, I realized that they were towards guys. And I also realized in my mind that that was wrong and that I was not normal. And so I didn't think that I would grow up and be able to kind of be gay publicly. I don't know what, I thought, am I gonna have to marry a girl and that's gonna be the life that I have? So I did come out in college and it went well for me. And I remember when I started at CBS News, there was a moment, I was an intern for a correspondent named Aaron Moriarty, who you know well.
I know.
And I think it was then that I said, I'm gay. And I didn't realize it, but that was me coming out in a professional environment. And when I, a year later, got a job at CBS News, everyone there kind of knew that I was gay, and it was something that I was, but it didn't define who I was.
Do you expect to see in your lifetime a
Gay president?
A gay president, man or woman?
Yeah, I'm going to say yes. Why not? I mean, I think let's say, I hope I have 40 more years in me. So let's say in 40 years, yeah.
You think maybe in your lifetime?
I think it could happen. I never thought gay marriage would be legal.
Become the law of the land.
So times are changing, and it seems acceptance of gay people seems to really be a generational thing. So the more, this generation comes up, I think the less big of a deal it will be.
Well, question, and it's a hypothetical, so who can know?
Right.
But if that comes about, do you think it's more likely the person will be
a man or a woman?
Well, a man or a woman, and will they be revealed for their preferences before or after they're elected?
Oh, before. Oh, I don't think.
That's a level.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, more likely to be.
Boy, would that be fascinating. Oh my God. Some guy got in the White House and then came out.
Rich material for a novel.
Absolutely.
All right, time to play Would You Rather.
Yes.
Are
great.
you ready?
Yes.
All right. Would you rather be president of the United States or president of the most successful network ever?
Network. Yes. I think that I think the president of the U.S., I don't need the Michigas. I just want to chill out sometimes. I mean, it's too exhausting. Would you rather you have a book coming out and you have to do an hour live interview, and it's either going to be Barbara Walters or Connie Chung.
So what would I rather?
Yeah. Who would you rather interview you?
I like them both. Both of them are good interviews.
Yes.
But currently, Barbara commands more airtime and a bigger audience.
Okay.
And therefore, I'm there to sell the book, so it would be Barbara.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dan.
I really appreciate you.
I really appreciate it. Cheers.
Cheers to you. If you need bail money, call me.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I would love to see what a shot of tequila would do to Hillary Clinton, Dan. I think that so I've had Martha Stewart in my studio. Man, you give her a shot of vodka, she's a different. She's a